he tried to, but he kind of also understands that it was party members she knew longer.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's fair.
It's one of those just like, well, all right then, kind of things.
Yeah. I mean, like, fighting will get easier as the character relationships develop.
Well, that and once I don't get credit on it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I could actually, I swear I could hear sweating on the other side of it.
I love that, like, all up until the fight, and, like, as soon as my intimidation check failed, everyone was like, I'm gonna protect Poet, and then Poet's like, I'm protecting Alar!
Alar's like, I'm just trying to stay alive.
Help!
Alright, I'm back. Hey, Soma,
Hi.
Soma, are you still here? No? Okay.
Let me check the Discord. I'll see who's still on.
So it looks like the four, you, Poet, and Soma are here, but
Yeah, Poet and I were basically discussing how we essentially just
became best friends.
we're just gonna wander around and ask questions and annoy people.
Hell yeah.
She gets first priority and heals now.
I was just curious what Soma was trying to do with the picture he posted on the thing. Anyways, so one thing I wanted to tell you, Nick, is you may not, it may just be me as a DM who always overthinks everything. Sometimes I feel like poetry's been getting a little bit more benefits, if you will, because like she got that dagger and stuff like that, and then you were interested in the armor and stuff. But just so you know, when I wrote those characters, the weaponsmith was like she used to be an adventurer, and so she had more stuff. But the armor guy, he's just a regular old blacksmith, so that's kind of why.
Now, full disclosure, I didn't take it that way. I consider for a second that it was poetry favoritism.
Okay, good.
I was like, cool for her. She got an awesome dagger, man.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure.
And like
no, I hold no grudge to that. I was good for her, man. She deserves a cool dagger.
For sure. Okay.
And like, I don't mean to gab. It's just kind of something that like I struggle with. Is like I talk a lot and I draw. Like
I'm the same way. So it's
like I just try and like I have the irresistible urge to just be part of everything, and I'm trying to control it. So like if it starts getting out of hand, please do just tell me.
Oh yeah.
Same here. I have a bad habit of commenting.
You're fine.
That was amazing.
Soma, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was gonna say Soma is kind of like he's a paladin, but he's not like religious per se. Like he's more about just like kind of doing the right thing.
Yeah,
so I think like now the only person he's kind of like at odds with is Orsic.
Yeah.
Orsic tried to murder someone in front of him.
Yeah.
He tried to murder Ugnet.
Yeah.
He was like an innocent kind of creature. He like pushed him onto a trap. No one killed him.
Yeah.
And I think he's the only one that like really Soma
has any
really like and like is kind of keeping a strict eye on. But everyone else is kind of like in the good.
That totally makes sense. I can like honestly, that's kind of I kind of got that impression. It's
did you guys like my awesome battle strategy of stopping attacks with my
with your face?
Yeah. And he like has a lot of respect for them for like going through that whole dungeon, being on the front line.
Yeah.
Derek and you are both like side to side with him, like throughout like the worst of it.
Oh yeah.
So he has a lot of respect for those two, especially. And I think for Poet and Ayler, like he's kind of looking at you both as like variables that he doesn't really know very well yet, and he hopes for the better. Like you both seem like
yeah, I can kind of see that from your perspective. That's kind of what you're. Yeah, I completely understand what you're saying there. By the way, what were you trying? What was the picture that you posted in Discord?
Oh, that was
Huh?
I just fucked up. I was showing someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just hope the next time we have combat, I get to help more because I was mostly just rapidly healing myself and trying not to die.
Um,
I mean, help me.
as you
And
get,
Soma, I'm sorry. I can't hear you at all.
If you right click on my portrait, did you turn my my volume up?
Yeah, it's all the way up.
yeah, you're kind of quiet. I was struggling.
You
to hear
sound
you.
like you're really far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can really increase the volume on that. Is that any better?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a lot better.
That's like a million
Okay.
times better.
Okay.
Heard you say something.
Yeah.
Poet, but
So, basically, what I just said was that Selma's disposition right now is that he really trusts Varric and Tuli a lot because they've been shoulder to shoulder with him throughout like the whole dungeon that they just
Mhm.
crawled through. And he doesn't like Orsic because Orsic tried to kill someone in the dungeon. He tried to murder Ugna, who is like a really like docile, innocent character, and he tried to push him onto a like death trap. Um,
That did
Yeah,
happen.
no, that's a pretty shady move. So I get.
yeah.
I it was hard because like as an oath of a crown, like it was like almost like a murder attempt.
Yeah.
So it was hard to like I
Uh,
didn't want to like push the party apart. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna step aside and just say like maybe you didn't know that this trap was gonna kill Ugna if he failed his save. Like
all I have to say
so
is
No, Alar would have had problems with that if he.
in Orsic's defense, fucking Ugna was being a complete and total asshole to him. But
he was mean. But I mean being mean doesn't mean you push someone onto a death
that's what I was
trap.
gonna say. I mean,
Like yeah. Like that's an extreme. Like I
He was just
like
misunderstood.
no, he was
even if
he was
you
talking shit.
kind of a shithead. Yeah, even if you're like a shithead, it doesn't count like to kill someone. Like you don't just push them into a fucking pit trap.
What's
Like
really I
someone
don't
was
want
like,
to
"What the fuck?"
I don't want to talk about Orsic's character because he's told me he wants to keep him on the like a lot of his stuff on the down low. But it is
Yeah, I figured.
it is an interesting dynamic because I'm noticing that everyone in this party is very much like very what's the word I'm looking for? Like chivalrous. Like there's a lot of uh kindness in the party and Orsic's I mean he's not a bad guy by any stretch of the imaginations, but
Just has a little bit of a d-bag streak.
I mean he's a rogue, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can play a good rogue. You can play a Robin Hood. Yeah.
One of these days
No, I felt that when.
one of these days he's gonna talk to you guys about his backstory and you'll understand a little bit more, but
All right.
Yeah, it was like okay, that wasn't okay, but like, he's definitely like, he's not like the, I guess like lawful stupid paladin that people play.
mhm.
Yeah.
Like I said, like he realized that shit was like being kind of like
There's nuance
on the
to everything.
on the bad side. He was just kind of like, well, I'll turn my vision and just like walk out of this and let you guys talk.
Well,
Because
I'm not
most
gonna
paladins
impede
are
it.
very black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the simple fact that you allowed Lucy to do her thing without going immediately to Tane and being like, "Hey, there's some shady shit going on,"
Why the
kind of showed that. Because Tane is
yeah,
the prototypical fucking
paladin?
paladin of okay, you may be my best friend, but you broke a law, and so you must be punished. Type
He was
of thing.
very pushy.
He's Garen.
He's who?
Garen from-
Demacia.
yeah, he's Garen from League of Legends.
Yes. What little I know about him, yes. And so like, and Lucy, like she like, Soma, you know Lucy really really well, because you
Do I-
spent a lot of time with her, and so you know that
Is Lucy his wife?
yes,
Is Lucy the chick that's like with Tane?
yes, that's his
So
wife.
she's like doing shit behind Tane's. Okay.
Yes.
As
That's
far-
what I
as
was gonna
far
get
as-
to
Go ahead.
from how well you know
Okay,
her,
then Soma would definitely stay the fuck out of that.
because you know how kind of straight edge that Lucy is, and the fact that she was doing what she was doing, there has to be some kind of a seriously
Yeah.
strong
Yeah,
bond
Soma
between
would not want.
her and Orsic.
Yeah.
Why would you ever like someone tells you something and they're like, I just thought that it would be respectful to let you know. I wanted to keep you in the loop. I didn't want to like be shady and hide things from you. Why would you ever like rat them out for that? That's so dumb. That's like all I want from people is just like honesty and clarity.
Mm. Well, the thing is if Tane finds out about it, it's gonna be some issues.
Tay needs to relax.
Alar won't say anything mostly because.
Yeah, and that's also why like technically Soma couldn't know about it was because like if it felt like it would fall under the line of treason, I would have to tell Tane.
Yeah.
And then that would like it's just the way that like Paladin's order works. Like basically Paladin's in 5th edition, you literally lose all of your power
Yeah.
if you go your oath.
As a
And
cleric, how
So clerics are more just they use their god. It's kind of the source of their powers, but it's not the same as a paladin. A paladin makes an oath.
no, not magically. I meant like how entangled.
So yeah, so
it's
you're
up to DM. Like it's up to yeah.
you're part of an order, but like you're free to do your thing. Like this wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a crisis of conscience if you didn't make it one for yourself. For Soma,
Okay, then yeah. Okay. I just wanted to know
I
how
literally have like 4 rules that I can't break, and if I break them, I will lose all my powers.
yes,
and
Yeah,
one of them
lawfully-
is I have to follow the law of the land. And so that's why I asked her, would this be treason? And when she didn't give me the answer, I had to walk out. Like I basically had to turn my back and be like, okay, I need to go.
The
outside,"
reason
'cause-
I ask is because he's not gonna say anything as long as it's like it's not his place to do so. But if it would have jeopardized his own work, he might have felt he had to struggle. That's why I check.
well, I'll even tell you. So, Lucy is more like your superior than Tane is. Like,
Okay, yeah, then fuck Tane. I don't care about him.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Lucy is the head of the cleric order, and Tane is the head of the paladin order.
Okay,
Eh.
so then I'm probably gonna definitely keep my mouth shut. Then.
Yeah,
Power
your
couple.
loyalty is almost entirely to Lucy. I mean, they're both like direct subordinates of the Dragon King, and so they both answer to the same boss, but like they are not the same organization. They're from 2 separate organizations.
Okay, then that is sheer respect for won't come from me.
Yeah, that's kind of how I wanted to. I was going to talk to you about that. Like Lucy is your boss, not Tane.
I got you, baby. I got you.
I
I just wondered if
yeah,
it was
you
like a
can send me anything
subsidiary
on
thing.
if you can send me anything on the town we're going into that I would like specifically know from being there frequently, like just send that to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna. As a matter of fact, let me see. Something.
Honestly, I just like Lucy better.
Well, she's a much nicer human being, so
She's
Yeah,
less pushy.
lawful paladins tend to they tend to mess stuff up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Like- The Paragon is just as much of a problem as a like lawful evil person if you if you play it right.
Yeah.
they can actually do more damage if you play it right.
Yeah.
Where
God,
the-
what a writing trope.
Then you got the morally gray doing it for the knowledge people over here.
Yeah, I like chaotic good because in my mind, like,
Winner.
pardon?
What was that, Soma?
I'm on crosstalk. Sorry.
Oh.
In my opinion, like, blind loyalty is really dumb. Like, I I've never really gotten loyalty because, like, if I think my friend's being an asshole and, hurting someone for an unjust reason, I'm gonna side with the person other than just my friend just because they're my friend. Like, I think you should always be able to I think you should always be able to evaluate and assess the situation and react.
I would only say that
Yeah,
the only
just
thing,
because you like someone, you're not gonna ignore.
Yeah.
maybe,
And I tell people I don't like
would only
loyalty.
say that like sometimes you don't see what's going on, and so like in I guess the terms of blind loyalty, like if you have a friend, maybe you trust that your friend has more introspective on what the person is doing that you don't see. Uh,
Yeah.
that
If you
would be
can
the only
trust
hedge case is like if maybe like if a lot of cases like someone is being like abused by someone or something, like sometimes a person will act really nice around everybody else, but around the person they're abusing. And so you might trust your friend blindly to be telling you, oh no, this person's
Yeah, and I mean,
terrible
like,
or something like that. And
stuff
then
like that is happening.
so that's, I guess that would be the only hedge. Like there are some people that like I will explicitly like there are like basically two people in my life that if they tell me something I will implicitly trust and assume that even if I don't see something weird going on, that they probably are seeing something I don't see or know something I don't know and don't want to dive into it.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, like, but with my friends, usually I take the side of whoever is most obviously being attacked and needs help, and I get context, and then, if my friend is like, "Oh, this person's been bullying me," I'm like, "Yeah, okay, fuck this person." And but if my friend's like, you know, this person like cussed at me or something, I'll be like, "You're being an asshole." Like, I think that blind loyalty is dangerous and stupid, and I tell people I don't believe in loyalty, and they're like, "That's dumb," and I'm like, "So are you."
Um,
No, I totally agree with
Soma, did you get the text document I sent you?
and check.
I sent it to you direct message.
Yes, I see. Holy mother. Yeah.
I'm trying to draw Poet's dad, but he just looks so terrifying.
So that is it's not finished yet, but that's kind of my outline of Quimbriska.
Yeah, holy document.
you. As far as
How do you say that
Quib-
word? Is it Quim?
Quim
What the fuck
Briska.
is Quimbriska?
Yes.
as far as my alignment comes to fact, he's just always going to try to do the thing that lets him help people. Like, to the degree that even though he was wounded, he was about like poetry or Soma getting hurt during the fight, was trying to look after them.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna need to sleep. I gotta go to work soon.
That's
anyone
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna die too.
anyone have any questions or anything they wanted to be answered by me?
So
think
I
we're
shot
good.
you some questions on like character advancement. I can talk to you about that later on.
Of
Just
course.
like I
Yeah.
guess like I don't want to like talk about that too much in the open because it's gonna be a little bit like
Of course.
when
Yeah, and you should go to sleep.
So I
But,
don't.
yeah.
I don't have my normal campaign on Wednesday evening. We're skipping a week. So I plan on being on here Wednesday evening to go over. I need to DM prep a lot because I actually have more time than I thought. 'Cause it take you guys a while to get
Lovely.
to Quimbriska and stuff. But the more I can get done before each session, the better. So, if anyone needs to speak to me, I will definitely be available on Wednesday and Thursday. If you have something that you want to talk to me about before, you can always send me a message, and whenever I'm available, I will happily talk to you about it.
Yeah, I have Wednesday off, so I can talk Wednesday.
Perfect. One thing I will tell you is Tuesday, I probably won't be available, but every other day, I'm available. All right.
You're on, guys.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I'm super happy that you guys enjoyed the session. I thought it was. I was worried that you guys weren't enjoying it. So.
No, that was awesome.
Cool. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys.
Less stabbing the elf next time.
Well, you know, they can actually hit you. The problem with intelligent monsters is they know when a guy's weaker than the rest of them.
Yeah.
So.
We gotta work that out.
Yeah, because.
You and me. I gotta tell you my secrets.
You have to understand that Soma and Varric have like a shit ton of armor, so everyone knows they're hard to hit. So, all right, guys.
I know. I'm not blaming you.
For sure.
I'm fighting for my life right here.
Let me know if you guys need anything, and I'll see you guys next Friday for sure.
All right.
All right.
See ya.
Good night, guys.